The Season 1 Reloaded update drops tomorrow on the 14th at 10 a.m. Pacific time. So I wanted to go through all the Season 1 updates, mainly highlighting the things have to do with DMZ, because that's what I mainly cover on this channel, but a little bit of touches here and there and things for Warzone and multiplayer. And if you're interested in more DMZ tips, tricks, and guides and overall MW2 coverage, make sure to sub to this channel. Now let's work our way through this blog post, starting it off with the double XP that we're dropping with the update. So from December 15th at 10 a.m. Pacific to December 19th at 10 a.m. Pacific, there will be double XP and double weapon XP for all platforms. And as I said, this update drops on the 14th at 10 a.m. So exactly 24 hours after the update drops, the double XP will start. And as I'm sure you know, we will be getting our first raid with this update. This raid is called Atomgrad, and basically the way it works is Price, Farah, and Gaz are on a mission to find their missing team. This is also continuing on the event from the MW2 campaign, so it's going to be cool to see these raids kind of drop throughout MW2's life cycle, giving us updates on things that happened in the campaign. If you complete this raid, you will unlock the brand new operator Gaz. Now, accessing this raid and actually being able to play it is not straightforward, and there's actually something you need to do before you can unlock it. So there are actually 3 ways you can unlock access to this raid. Step 1 is to complete a specific daily challenge, either in multiplayer or Spec Ops. 2 is to place within the top 20 in any Warzone 2.0 Battle Royale playlist. And 3 is in DMZ, use a final extract helicopter with at least 30k in cash. The final extract helicopter is the one that spawns after the 3 original extracts are taken over by radiation, in case you didn't know that. And you will be able to access this for up to a full week once you unlock it. It also says to level up your kits in the Spec Ops mode, because the kit system is also used in raids. Another thing I'm sure we all know about is Shipment is going to be arriving in multiplayer. And a bit of an update to Shipment, you will not be able to jump on or go on any of the shipping containers unlike previous years. And of course, there will be a limited time holiday Christmas themed edition of Shipment. This will run from December 21st to January 4th of next year. So for, you know, what is that, about a week and a half, almost 2 weeks, we'll have a Christmas Shipment version. Now to get into something actually impacting DMZ, we have a new area called Building 21. So I'm going to read this directly from the blog post, obviously put it up on screen as well, but it says new keys have appeared in Al Mazrah, but where do they lead? Its location is classified, its benefactors are unknown, but one thing is for certain about the clandestine, I don't even know what that word is, clandestine biological laboratory codenamed Building 21. Only the strongest operators may survive, let alone access one of the deadliest areas of DMZ. Players will need Redacted to access Redacted. With this great risk comes great reward. High tier contraband found throughout the building, especially in safes and special areas that require keycard access. What other secrets await for you in this facility? So number 1, the location of this new area, this building, is actually classified. So we don't know where this is. This could end up being in the middle of the map. This could be on the outskirts of the map. Nobody knows exactly where this is, but it does say only the strongest operators may survive, let alone access one of the deadliest areas of DMZ. So this is going to be littered, I'm guessing, with, you know, hard enemies to take down. There might even be a juggernaut in here. I would not be surprised if we see some sort of, you know, juggernaut, commander level, AI in this building. And of course, when this first releases, for at least the first week or 2, there's going to be tons of people going here. So not only are we going to have to deal with, the deadly AI that the game already has in it, but you're going to have other operators that are definitely going to be going to the same place as you. And as it says, players need Redacted to access Redacted. We don't know what you need, and we don't know what it's going to access. So keycard wise and getting there is no information about this. It looks like they want to keep it a mystery and have players figure this out themselves. But it does say that there are quote unquote great rewards. So high tier contraband, especially in safes and special areas that are going to need key cards. And it does say there are other secrets awaiting us other secrets awaiting us in the facility. So hopefully there's going to be some really cool things we can get. But the only problem is, like, you can't do anything with things you loot in DMZ, right? They just pretty much get extracted and turned into cash. So hopefully this is step 1 of them adding some sort of way for us to actually utilize things outside of actually being in the DMZ. So hopefully they add that kind of stuff. But basically, if I had to guess, not only are you going to get like high tier contraband weapons, but you're probably also going to find, kill streaks, as well as other things that, maybe you extract with it. Similarly to the weapons briefcase, you extract with it and you get some sort of blueprint or calling card or some sort of reward like that. There's also the Warzone Cup Mini Royale sort of Rocket League inspired, World Cup inspired game mode coming to the game. And Season 1 Reloaded is also bringing back Mini Royale for Warzone 2. So if you're into that in the original Warzone, that's coming back. So the new, cosmetic type things coming to the game, we're going to have Gaz and Klaus as new operators. The Chimera or Honey Badger weapon is also coming. And this is one of the coolest things, and I think this is going to be huge for DMZ, is there's going to be adding a new group feature to the game. So basically what this says is new social feature allows you to meet fellow community members with similar interests both in and out of of game. But as you can see on screen, this is kind of a little bit of what it's going to look like. So it's kind of like having, I guess, like a clan. I'm not sure. It looks like you'll be able to be in up to 5 groups, as you can see on the bottom of the screen there. So that's really cool. So you could have one, like, you know, kind of like you see here with, let's say, your friends that, you know, your IRL friends. You could have one with your online friends. You could have one for your DMZ community. There's gonna be a whole bunch of different groups that you can be a part of depending on, you know, what you're interested in and, you know, the different groups of people you hang out with. So these groups are going to be up to 5,000 members in a single group, which obviously, I mean, that's a lot of people to have up to 5,000 members in a group, and, you know, can range from different labels. So whether you want a group for DMZ or you want a group for Warzone 2 or multiplayer, you can have ones that are based on interest. So let's say you're really into a certain sport or, you know, a different game or a TV show, you can have a group based on that sort of thing. I'm likely going to be starting my own group for the DMZ community in the game, so definitely stay tuned for that. But basically, this is going to be almost like a better version of a Discord server, where instead of having to go to an external site or app like Discord and message like, hey, is anybody online and wants to play, you can just get online in the game, go into your group and just message like, anyone want to run this mission with me? And anyone else who's online that's in that group that might already be playing DMZ could see that message and be like, yeah, sure, I'll hop on and play with you, or I'm also working on this mission, can we do this one as well? So it'll be an easier way to, you know, get more responsive and more activity in a group like this rather than using something like a Discord server, which I do have linked down below. But as I said, stay tuned for the group I'm going to be making for the Discord community, and hopefully we can get a bunch of people in there, and it'll be even easier for you all to find people to play with if you're a solo player, or even if you don't have a squad online at the time, just find people to party up with. The combat record is being updated to reflect Warzone 2. This will not reflect anything you did before this update, so anything you did from the launch of Warzone 2 till December 14th will not be counted, unfortunately, which is, you know, pretty sucky, because any wins you got, your KD, whatever, none of it matters, which sucks. We don't know anything about DMZ combat record. Maybe it'll come with this Warzone 2.0, because DMZ is technically like an extension of Warzone 2.0. Maybe it'll come at a later update, and, you know, everything we've done in DMZ so far might not be counted, which is unfortunate, but I mean, I guess it is what it is, right? There's nothing we can do about it at this point. But that pretty much covers it for all the major points of, you know, this update for Season 1 Reloaded in this blog post and the patch notes. I'm most excited for the new area in DMZ. I'm excited for the Honey Badger, which may be unlockable in DMZ. We're not really sure how that's going to work, if it's going to be similar to the M13 or not. And I'm also really excited for groups. I think groups is going to be huge for this game mode, and is going to be a way better version of a Discord server that's actually built directly into Modern Warfare 2 for you to find people to party up with. Drop a like on this video if you learned anything about this update, and make sure to sub to the channel for more DMZ tips, tricks, and guides and overall Modern Warfare 2 coverage. With that being said, hopefully I will see you all in the next video.